Grading students. Hackerrank University has the following grading policy. Every student receives a grade in the inclusive range from 0 to 100. Any grade less than 40 is a failing grade. Sam is a professor at the university and likes to round each student's grade according to these rules. If the difference between the grade and the next multiple of 5 is less than 3, round grade up to the next multiple of 5. If the value of grade is less than 38, no rounding occurs as a result, will still be a failing grade. There's 3 examples. Grade 84 is round to 85. Grade 29 do not round because it's less than 40. Grade 57 doesn't go round because 60 minus 57 is 3 or higher. Given the initial value of grade for each of Sam's n students, write code to automate the rounding process. Function description. Complete the function grading students in the editor below. Grading students has the following parameters. Int grades is the grades before rounding. Returns int the grades after rounding as appropriate. Input format. The first line contains a single integer n, the number of students. Each line I of the n subsequent lines contains a single integer grades. Constraints. 1 less than equal to n is less than equal to 60. 0 less than equal to grades is less than equal to 100. Sample input. 4, 73, 67, 38, 33. Output. 75, 67, 40, 33. Explanation. Student 1 received a 73, and the next multiple of 5 from 73 is 75. Since 75 minus 73 is less than 3, the student's grade is rounded to 75. Student 2 received a 67, and the next multiple of 5 from 67 is 70. Since 70 minus 67 is 3, the grade will not be modified, and the student's final grade is 67. Student 3 received a 38, and the next multiple of 5 from 38 is 40. Since 40 minus 38 is less than 3, the student's grade will be rounded to 40. Student 4 received a grade below 33, so the grade will not be modified and the student's final grade is 33. I'm using C# for this solution, and let's solve it. This function takes as input a list of grades and outputs a new list with the grades rounded in accordance with a predetermined rule. Grades that fall below 38 are not rounded. A grade is rounded up to the next multiple of 5 if it is at least 38 and the gap between it and the subsequent multiple of 5 is less than 3. If not, there is no rounding of the grade. The function iterates through each grade in the input list using a for loop. If a grade is less than 38, it is skipped. If it is at least 38, the difference between the grade and the next multiple 5 is computed using the modulo operator and stored in a variable called diff. If diff is less than 3, the grade is rounded up to the next multiple 5 by adding diff to the grade. Finally, the new grade is stored back in the input list at the same index. The function returns the updated list with the grades rounded in accordance with the rule after going over every grade in the input list.